I heard a very interesting story that I would like to share. It is played in the time of slavery in Egypt, where the Pharaoh and his high officials saw that the people were very upset, but they didn't know just how much upset they were. So they decided that one of the high officials, would put on clothes that indicates that he's also a slave, so he would mingle with slaves just to see just how much the slaves are actually upset. So he after 3 days he comes back telling the Pharaoh that indeed the slaves are extremely frustrated and unhappy with their situation, and if they don't do something very quickly, they are gonna have an uprising. So what they did was they announced that as of next day, slavery will be abolished, and however, if anybody is willing to work, they are gonna be paid for their work with money, with some kind of a golden coin or some kind of a money. Of course, as an early taxation, if somebody is already working, they have to pay some money for their accommodations, like housing and food, which, mind you, when they were slaves, it was provided. And people were very happy for the new situation, and actually almost all of them immediately volunteered that they will work for money. So they started to work. In fact, they worked even harder than before because now they had an incentive, which was money. What they did not realize, that little by little, the money that was given to them was actually was paid for their food and shelter just as before. So basically, the reason I'm saying this story, because the way I see it, and many other people see it, is that this is exactly what's going on today, is that by the time we pay everything off, basic, and I'm talking about the majority of Americans, very few people are exception to this. Basically, we are just continuing with the slavery system, and pay for taxes and pay for things that is naturally should be given, like land or housing. We should have been able to build it on our own and not pay taxes for the property, and so many other things that we are just keep paying and paying, not realizing that this is perpetuating the slavery system. So I think some of you find this interesting. I thought it was, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.